We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Pop Star Assassin Issue 1. This is a 2021 series from Behemoth, written by Ed Lavallee, co-written by Matt Cashel. Marcelo Basile was the artist and also did the covers, edited by Tara Cloud Clark. Now Behemoth doesn't do indicia apparently, which is really annoying, so it's kind of hard to find the date or any other information if you go to pick this up. Now you'll notice that the cover, which is a pretty fun pin-up, doesn't tell you a whole lot about it. It also doesn't have the price on it. And that's kind of unusual to not have the price of the book on the book. It's not on the back cover either. I found that kind of odd. So we jump in and we find this Elvis impersonator, Bruce Prez-Lee, and apparently he may be some kind of son of Elvis. That's the implication. He's also an Elvis impersonator, so he is in the middle of getting ready for a gig. And he needs to take a whiz, so he ends up having to go outside to do it, where he meets this one-eyed guy named Molly, and that's when Bruce's friend Norma Jean is attacked, and she looks suspiciously like Marilyn Monroe, and he's told to leave it alone, but he can't. She's getting beat up by a bunch of thugs that she owes money to or something. So Bruce intervenes, and then a fight breaks out. Some government agents show up because they want Bruce to do something for them, and a gunfight breaks out inside of the bar that he's performing at. And we see this guy that looks vaguely like Yul Brynner, and a guy that looks suspiciously like Steve McQueen. And there's a laser disruptor gun that's pretty cool, and it puts a hole in the wall, and then a van shows up. Things get weird. Bruce saw too much of something, probably the ray gun, I don't know, and then we're set up for next issue. This was a weird book. At times it was a little hard to follow because the captions and word balloons don't really line up in the traditional way, so it can get a little confusing, and a lot of the dialogue seems to make zero sense. They have a very strange way of talking that almost looks like it was put through Google Translate. That being said though, I kind of liked the book. It was very weird, but it had a lot of action, and I kind of want to see what happens next. There's these weird celebrity impersonator types in here, some sort of psychedelic stuff going on. It's definitely not a traditional comic book, even with all the gunplay and stuff like that. The strange arrangement of the dialogue balloons and caption boxes kind of made it weirdly interesting because I was trying to figure out what was going on. So this is definitely not going to be for your average audience. The art is pretty good for the style that it's in. Not entirely my favorite, but I didn't hate it or anything. So I thought this was a weird, fun book that's definitely not going to appeal to everyone, but worth checking out if it looks like something you're interested in, because it might get a little better, but it definitely is weird, and I kind of liked it for some reason. So I'm going to recommend this. Is it worth $4? Probably not, but I didn't feel cheated because I was a little confused and perplexed, but at the same time I was entertained, and that's better than what the big two are doing these days. So yeah, I'm going to recommend this. If you can find it cheaper, then definitely pick it up. If you see it in a dollar bin especially, I'd say it's easily worth $1. I thought the art was solid. The weird psychedelic nature of it is confusing, but creates a sense of intrigue that I haven't seen in a while, because I kind of wanted to see where it went just because it was so weird. So I don't know where this is going. I don't know if it's going to end up being good or terrible, but I'm going to pick up issue 2. So if you're looking for a weird book about an Elvis impersonating potential assassin, then I say go for it. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. You can share the video on your social media or pick yourself something up nice from the Teespring store. If you'd like to support me financially, you could go to the Patreon link or the Streamlabs link, which accepts PayPal. Those links are all in the description, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.